Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Candy here today, and we are back for another episode of the Minecraft Prison series on MC Prisons, the Pacific Realm. Alright, real quick before we get into this, I gotta say that the Atlantic Prison, which is basically Aegean, like kind of revamped and reskinned, is going to be resetting this Friday at 3 p.m. EST, and apparently Skeppy's gonna be playing. So if you guys know who Skeppy is, well, he's gonna be there. So be there at 3 p.m. EST this Friday. It's April 3rd. I'm gonna be playing there as well. So we gotta pretty much max out everything that we can during this episode and the next episode, because it's probably gonna be like the last two episodes of this season. Yeah, this was a pretty quick one, but if you guys saw last episode, we pretty much maxed out this pickaxe anyway. We got it up to Beaconator 100, which is pretty much the max that you can get at. E-Token Master, we can still upgrade this up to 10,000, but in the grand scheme of things, where we are right now, E-Token Master, it really doesn't matter. Like, Master, Matter, it doesn't matter at all. We got Booster Finder all the way up to the max where we need to have it. Jackhammer's max, Fortune's max, pretty much everything is max except for our Prestige enchants, which obviously are going to take quite a bit of time for us to go ahead and do. And if we type in the chat right now, we actually got to over level 1000 Prestige, so we are super duper high right now, and I've been figuring out, if we go to our plot home right now, we should probably start trying to upgrade some of these robots, because the entire season we've just had them at level 1, barely level 2. We've got some of these ones up to level 3, but I mean, they're not really making that many E-tokens. And also, we got some pretty cool artwork build up here. Hey Candy, you can put robots in here. Greetings, Ricket. Oh yeah, this guy Ricket, he's a helper on this server. He basically made this for me. He made this for me. And if we check out like the bottom here, right, we have an entire like build thing which we could either use to place our robots, or I don't know, do something cool with it, because we have this gigantic space and it's like inside my head. It kind of reminds me of the statue that I had last season, which was just a huge one of like me. We kind of have it in our plot right now, or I should say our P mine, but I mean, it looks cool. And then we got this little river down here, so I don't really know what much about that. But let's collect our E-tokens. We got 2 million over there, 19 million, 8 million over there, which is kind of strange. I figured they would have the same amount, unless I just like read it wrong. This guy's got 45 million E-tokens. Holy crap, that's a ton. And this guy's got 52 million, and then almost $500 billion. So these things are just absolutely stacked with money right now. Let's go ahead and look at some of these vouchers that we bought, though, because I've been trying to buy as many beacons as I can, because I'm not going to sit there and mine them. That way we can start trying to max out our obsidian one as well as our diamond one. So we've got a couple of them. We got a couple thousands, 2,000s, 3,000s, and then a couple of hundreds. So if we check on the right hand side of our screen right now, we've got 390 beacons, and to upgrade this one is going to cost 900 beacons for each one of these. So this is going to be quite expensive. So let's go ahead and basically withdraw all of these beacon notes that we have, and that'll bring us to a grand total of 11,000. This guy's tossing me god apples. Thank you, good sir. I don't really think we need them though, because we have not PvP'd on prisons in quite a while. But with the 11,000 beacons that we have, let's go ahead and upgrade some of these things a little bit, and we can almost get it to max. Almost get it to max. We're at level 7 on both, and the next two upgrades are going to cost us 6,000 beacons for both. But let's see how much this guy's making right now. 15,000 E-tokens right there, and then 784 just from one broken block. That's a lot. Holy crap. Alright, but nevertheless, we still have 10 billion E-tokens to spend, so I'm gonna go buy some beacons, and then we'll pretty much max out the rest of these and then see how much E-tokens and how much money they make. Alright, so in the AH, you can buy the beacon banknotes, and these are getting quite expensive. 360 million E-tokens just for 3,000, and then let's check for the other ones. We should have another 3,000-ish over here. We got 200 or 2,000 for 260 million. Wow, we are actually spending so many E-tokens. We're gonna be down to like less than 10 billion. Yeah, we are literally down to less than 10 billion, and that only took like a couple seconds. So let's go ahead, upgrade this thing, maxed out, level 3,000, level 3,000. I just say level 3,000. I mean, it costs level 3,000. And now our obsidian robot is completely maxed out. So let's just go ahead, withdraw everything, and withdraw the E-tokens. And this guy makes 540 E-tokens, 1,000 E-tokens. Yeah, this guy makes some absolutely ridiculous. I mean, look at this guy mining a block compared to this. This guy mines like, what, 8 different blocks by the time this guy mines one. So, yeah, we are making a lot of E-tokens off of this guy, especially in comparison to this. We didn't even touch this guy, and in like 15 seconds, this guy's made way more than this guy. So we should probably buy some more E-tokens and honestly just max this out. But before we go ahead and do that, let's go back to our /upgrade and let's just max out our pickaxe, because honestly we haven't done it in such a long time. Let's go ahead, prestige, omni tool, enchants, and we don't even have any levels of prestige to use. Yeah, we basically have none of these. We don't have any B tokens. So it looks like we got to do the regular omni tool enchants. We maxed out Beaconator. We can max out E-Token Master, but that doesn't really matter. We could do XP Grinder, which I guess is cool. Let's do that as well. That's going to cost us 64 million E-Tokens. That is nothing. We just spent like way more than that on beacons. So let's see. We got that one all the way up to 3,000. That should be good enough. Everything else is pretty much maxed out. We can't do laser because of the buff that we have on our pickaxe. It actually doesn't allow us to use it. We don't really need to do efficiency, haste, jump, or speed. So I would say our pickaxe is pretty much completely maxed out. We've got auto sell up to level 5,000, sell multi up to level 4,000, and then you can't really max out a backpack, although 200 million is more than enough. So I gotta say, boys, I think we've actually pretty much beaten the game of prisons. Let's check out our little quarry dude over here. He's got $100 trillion for us. He's got it looks like 100 levels. Yeah, 406 levels actually. So that's pretty decent. And you know what? We've got $6 quadrillion right now. Let's just go ahead and use all this money slow. Prestige max. Whoa, what did I just say? Prestige max. And there we go. We've just added 298 levels of prestige with $6 quadrillion. Now we're up to 1,376 prestige. I mean, let's check the P top. We've got to be like, so never mind. Wait, Tech Melody has 30,000 levels of prestige. Some of these guys level 13,000 prestige. Holy crap. Let me check like prestige top 10. Okay, we are definitely above the top 100 players, but I did not expect there's going to be this many players with over, 1,200, over 1,000 levels of prestige. I mean, that is a ton, but you know what? We got a bunch of enchants to go ahead and, well, we got a bunch of P tokens to go ahead and use right now. So let's do /P tokens. We have 308 P tokens. Okay, so enchants, and then we can go back to your prestige level omni tool, whatever they're called, and then we could do tsunami a little bit. We could do treasure hunter, although I don't really feel like we need to. Let's just do double trouble, max this one out, and let's try and do a couple more levels on tsunami first. Yeah, let's do the tsunami. We can add 10 for 127, 10 for 147, and then that'll make us all the way up to tsunami level 76. Let's just spend the rest of these, and now we should be at tsunami level 78. So tsunami level 78, there we go. Let's just mine for a little bit, see how much money we're gonna be making right now, because I guarantee you it's gonna be at least like, yeah, holy crap, $6 trillion. Oh my god, that's almost like $7 trillion. And then, how I was telling you guys about the enchant that like it basically gives you boosters? Well, it turns out we don't really even need to use that, because if you go to buffing station, right? Apparently, all you can do is just buy better boosters. So for example, we have the mining boosters over there with only 225 levels as the cost. We can get a 2.5 times E-Token booster, which is way better than the 2 times one that we got before. So let's go ahead and buy one of those. Let's go buy a cell buff. Let's go buy a path buff. And let's just buy a bunch of these. I mean, we literally have so much XP, and the game just doesn't want to stop giving me XP. So we received a bunch of these boosters. Let's go ahead and /booster, and then let's use some of these and see how much money we're going to make. So there's going to be quite a bunch of these. We got a whole bunch of 2.5s over there. There we go, 2.5 booster. Let's go ahead, use a money booster as well. Money, we got 2.5, and then let's use a path one as well. So path, we got a 2.5. So now we can just mine for a little bit, start seeing how much money we're making. I guarantee it's going to be at least $10 trillion a sell, which is absolutely ridiculous, because that means that we're going to be making $1 quadrillion relatively quick. I mean, look, holy crap. I said $10 trillion. We are making $20 trillion a sell. And keep in mind, we can sell like way more than one. So honestly, boys, I think I'm going to do a little bit of a 1 minute test. And we're going to see how much money we're going to make during 1 minute with all of these boosters going. Alright, boys, we're going to start the 1 minute test right now. We are at $97 trillion. Let's just go ahead and round it up to 1 trillion, or let's just actually round it up to 110 trillion. So let's start the 1 second chart, or 1 minute, what the hell did I say? 1 minute test, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Let's see how much we're going to make in 1 minute. So we're at $110 trillion right now. Honestly, boys, I think we can reach like 300 trillion. Like, no cap, we're 10 seconds in. We've already gone like 15 trillion or almost 20 trillion. Well, I should say $18 trillion more. We got another 20 trillion over there. Although I wish my tsunami would proc, because tsunami procking here would be absolutely ridiculous. But I mean, the chunks aren't even upgrading, or the chunks aren't even like, I don't know, fixing themselves by the time I'm making. I mean, my inventory is still filled, so we should definitely use some of the E-Tokens that we have on our backpack. I didn't think that 200 trillion or 200 million blocks would get filled up, but you know what? I guess it is. We are 20 seconds left to go on this, and we just broke a couple builds on our base things, but we're up to $200 trillion. We're 100% on the way to ranking up, and then we have 10 seconds left. I think we can probably get to 250 trillion. I was a little ambitious when I said 400 trillion, but 250 trillion definitely feels great. We've got like 2 more seconds to go. Come on, come on, come on. Let's sell. All right, yeah, 1 minute is up, but we're gonna sell, and then boom, 260 trillion dollars. Let's prestige max real quick. Prestige max, and then we just added 10 more levels of prestige. I mean, we are getting probably 1 level of prestige within like 10ish to 15 seconds, which is kind of broken, especially because we still haven't even spent all of our E tokens on backpack slots. We had this only at 200 million, and you guys saw that my backpack was filling up quite a bit. So let's go ahead and upgrade this dude a little bit more. I don't even know, man. 12 million, 1 million slots is 12 million E tokens. So let's just honestly click until we can stop, until we like actually run out of E tokens. Although I feel like that's gonna be a little bit too much, but let's go ahead and spend a little bit more, and then our backpack is looking like what, 260 million. Honestly, that should be good, but you know what, we're gonna try and get up to 300 million, and then see if it's gonna actually make a little bit of a difference between the amount of money that we're making and the amount that we want to make. So there we go, 300 trillion, or 300 million I should say, and we spent around 1.5 billion E tokens on that. All right guys, so I went ahead and upgraded my backpack to 400 million, and then we just activated another 2.5 times booster. Let's go ahead and restart this 1 minute test. I really want to see if we can make like 300 trillion dollars in 1 minute. I mean, that would be such a, I don't know, I don't even know like what I would think about that, because I remember last season we were having like $1 trillion in a minute, and that was like, holy crap, that's crazy. But now that we're making, you know, $50 trillion within a couple seconds, I mean, it's just kind of ridiculous. We're 22 seconds in so far. Unfortunately, our jackhammer isn't really moving like as fast as it was before, so it looks like we're not going to be hitting that $300 trillion mark. But honestly, 75 trillion in 1 minute is definitely nothing to laugh at. We're at $100 trillion already, and I'm losing precious time just by like sitting here and waiting for the mine to reset. We are at 42 seconds on the clock, $125 trillion in the balance, 10 more seconds to go, a little bit more than 10 seconds I should say. I think we can probably hit 200 million. I feel like it's definitely possible. We're so close. I mean, once this sells, that's going to be what, another like $30 trillion. We have like 2 seconds more. So basically we're just gonna mine it until we hit 200 trillion. I'd say we're here. Okay, so once all this stuff sells, we are at 199 trillion. Yeah, let's just say 200 trillion, and then there we go. We got a money booster for 1.2 trillion dollars. So now we are at 201 trillion. Basically meaning that this pickaxe and this backpack makes $200 trillion a minute. I mean, that is a number that I just never think that we would have ever reached. But thank you. Hello, this guy. Oh, this is guy who probably dropped me $1 trillion. Well, thank you for that, buddy. But let's go ahead and prestige max real quick. Pure yes. TIGMAX, and we just got 8 more levels of prestige. So 8 levels of prestige in 1 minute. I mean, that is ridiculous. Yo boys, I didn't even notice this, but side note, we apparently have another house made by that boy, or that guy Joyful, and it's like a little lounge area. We got some nice couches over here made out of concrete, which kind of sucks. And then this one actually has the second layer on the top, which leads you to like the roof, where you can basically sit here and party. And then you have another area up here with like what looks like a TV, a bookcase, and then this is like the bedroom, which is a pretty cool house, I'm not gonna lie. Couple things that you guys came and built over here. Honestly, it makes me kind of happy. Like an aquarium, I bet. Let's see how much this guy's makes. So this guy's got $3.5 trillion more, bringing us up to 9 trillion. And let's go back, right? During that entire time, we haven't taken a look at our plot, and let's take a look at how much his obsidian dude has made. So first off, the diamond guy, right? He has 100,000 E tokens, and he has $567 million. Now this guy, he's got 1.5 trillion. So he's made 15 times what this dude has made, or a little bit less than that. And then he's also got $46 trillion. So a lot more money as well. So basically, maxed out Obsidian Robot is absolutely cracked. I mean, I did not think it would be this good, but for the price of beacons that we paid, I would hope that it would make the same amount that it's making right now. Alright, we still have 2,290 beacons to go, so let's just go ahead and upgrade this dude a little bit. We got a couple more levels onto that, and then we do not have enough beacons, so now this guy is all the way up to level 5, and then level 4 on the efficiency and fortune respectively. I gotta say, that's pretty decent, and we did a lot during this episode. We completely maxed out this robot, and we figured out that this pickaxe makes $200 trillion in 1 minute. That is equivalent of 8 levels of prestiging in 1 minute. I mean, literally, boys, we are looking at some of these guys that are like level 1400, level 1000, level 420, level 5000. This one is actually very respectable, because that means he's been mining a lot. But I mean, yo, if I can just get to like level almost 1400 in like a couple hours. Like literally, look, we went up 300 levels during this episode, and that's just basically from like just having a little bit of money. It's not even a lot of money. It's like $6 quadrillion. If we check out the battle top right now, these guys are, you know, at like quintillions. I mean, 44 quintillion, 1 quintillion. That's, I mean, or I should say, yeah, quintillion, not quadrillion. So I mean, there's just so much money to be made, especially if you have a decent pickaxe. Honestly, in the next episode and probably the final episode, what we're going to do is we're going to be making a 100% maxed out explosive pickaxe, because I still want to go ahead and compare, you know, which is better, the 100% maxed out explosive pickaxe or the 100% maxed out jackhammer pickaxe. Hint, hint, I think the jackhammer is going to win, but I'm going to try and figure it out. And of course, if you guys did enjoy this episode and want to see some more, go ahead, drop a like down below. And yeah, can we get like, I don't know, 100 likes on this episode? You guys probably won't do it, but let me see if we can do it. 100 likes on this video, and stay tuned for the season finale tomorrow.